guys, so I've arrived here at Seacliff and we're just about to start the coastal boardwalk to Hallett Cove. It's about 7k, a lot of up and down, so it's going to be a little bit sketchy, but we'll see how we go. Like I said, there's a lot of stairs, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, a little bit tough on the old legs, and it does finish in a conservation park, which actually used to be, actually is proof of an ice age in Australia. It used to connect Australia to Antarctica, which is really interesting, so hopefully we can learn a little bit more about that when we go, so I'm excited. So this place here is actually really popular among the locals as squidding grounds. So people come here and go fishing for squid. As you can see, all the little boats out here. So these guys are just out catching some lunch. But yeah, quite popular place to go squidding if you're in the area and have a kayak and want to give it a crack. Important sign up here is being aware of snakes. You are in Australia, and especially this time of year in the middle of summer, there are definitely snakes around, so keep your eyes peeled. They generally won't come near you. They're scared of like loud noises, so when you walk the vibration will scare them away, but you just never know. Like I said, guys, this is probably the best coastal walk that I've ever done. I mean, literally right on the cliff. Doesn't get much better than this. So this is where the actual boardwalk begins. So as you can see, the stairs go down here and they just keep on going, really. Probably the nicest coastal boardwalk I've ever done. So let's get to it. I mean, look at that. So nice. It's always good to have a little stop and appreciation before we get going, because once we get on those stairs, I'm probably going to want to get off them as soon as possible. So I'll take it all in now. Check out that watercolour. So pretty. So if you were so inclined, there are stairs that go down onto the rocks. There's a few different spots along the way with access down onto the beach. So, I mean, if you're keen to go back down, it means you have to come back up, but it is really worth it. It's so beautiful down there. But I'm gonna go a little bit further first. get this walk started. Beginning of the stairs. There's something in the water there. Is it a dolphin? Stingray. It's a stingray. Can you see it? Wait, no, there. Is it a fish? I don't know what it is. It's like a... Is it? There. It's a seal. That's a seal. Good spot by me. So I've just been told by someone walking past that she saw a snake up ahead around here on the path, a baby brown snake. So we'll just be careful of that, keep an eye out. And they also don't like loud noises. So if you just do a few stompies, if you walk the whole way like this, you won't see any snakes. But you use about 100% more energy, and look like an idiot. There's also plenty of benches along the way, so you can stop and have a rest if you need to. I mean, we've only just started, so we're not that tired, but if you are coming the other way, these benches definitely come in handy, and I'll definitely be using them along the way. And it's nice to stop and appreciate what you're looking at. I mean, it's beautiful. Quite a long walk, guys, and if you're doing it with little kids or if you just get a bit tired, it can seem a little bit hard to go all the way there and all the way back. But there are exit points that actually go up to a train station which will take you either to Hallett Cove, back to Seacliff where you left your car, or all the way into the city, so it depends on you. Said between May to November, the southern right whales will pass. I'm not sure which way they'd be going, but yeah, you definitely can see all the way out, so it'd be a really good spot to come and watch in those months. Rug up though, because I dare say it would be very cold. It's hard to try and look at the stairs to walk and not look at the ocean and the view, but I mean, you'll work it out. All right, up we go. It'd be interesting to see, I should have started to count how many stairs there are in the whole walk. I'm sure someone knows, but if you guys ever come and do this, let me know, because I'm interested. Or if you already know how many stairs there are. Coming up to an exit off the path, so if you're tired or you're short for time, you can actually leave without doing the whole walk, and it will take you up to a train station, so you can get a train to Hallett Cove or Seacliff depending on where you left your car, or all the way back into the city if that's where you live or that's where you're going. This is probably going to be one of the hardest parts of the walk. So it starts with stairs that go up and then into a long gradual incline up that cliff there. So prepare yourselves. See how we go. Down's always the fun part. The further down you go, the further up you have to go back. What I love about this boardwalk is that it actually follows the cliffs. So you're going down in the valleys and you're going back up and you're going around the cliffside. They haven't actually taken anything out or intruded too much on the natural construction of the place, which is what I like to see. Just run into a little bit of artwork here. Sunken ship. I assume it's been put here by the people that own the property up here. It's actually really cool. There's like a skull and bones up there. Surfboard thing up there. I'm not sure if you can see. That's cool, that shit. I mean, you get to look at the ocean. The locals have got you covered. So aside from the nice boardwalk even steps, there are these more uneven wooden steps, which are more like step and a half, and you can kind of, I don't know, it's a bit difficult to navigate. What I like to do is, instead of always, you kind of like one step and then you're always stepping with the one leg. So I kind of like to make sure I'm evening it up, getting nice even workout on the butt.
Hallett Cove, where you can go down onto the rocks here. We're pretty lucky, low tide, so we can actually have a look around and see what's out there.
Be careful if you do come down here, guys. Some of these rocks are a little unstable, and if you're anything like me and a little bit clumsy, it can be a recipe for disaster. So just take your time. It's definitely worth heading down one of these tracks onto the rocks at some stage on your walk. It's truly beautiful down there to see it. Looking up onto the cliffs, it's quite breathtaking. This is my favourite part of the walk because we've finished the hard stuff and we're just about to enter the Hallett Cove Conservation Park. We've done all the hard stairs, so now we're going to enter into some beautiful nature. This part here looks like part of this person's front yard, but it's actually a part of the walk. So don't be afraid to go up, have a little look around. Be able to see some beautiful Australian nature, which I love. I love that through this little part they actually have the names of all of the trees and plants that you're looking at. So if you're from overseas or even from Australia, because I don't know a lot of these names, it's a good place to come and learn about the native flora and fauna. So I was reading up on this before. So where we are here is the conservation park is proof that Australia was once a part of the Ice Age, and that when we were connected to Antarctica and we were one big supercontinent called Gondwana. And so all the rock formations and the boulders and stuff here are over like 40 million years old. 600 was a bit of an exaggeration. 40 million years old. Yeah, proof that we were all once connected, and you could walk to Antarctica, which is pretty cool. And a really important point here too, guys, is not to take anything. Just see it, enjoy it, leave it where it came from. I've been keeping an eye out for dolphins, but none so far. Just our little seal friend, eastern brown snake. So they're the ones that you do not want to get bitten by. They don't look like much, but they are very deadly. Anyone from Australia would probably know that already. But Nanking kestrel. So these guys are only really found in this conservation park. It's one of the few places in the world where you can find the Nanking kestrel. It's a bird of prey, so hopefully we get to see one along our walk. Just keep in mind, guys, that you can't bring your dogs in here. So if you do come with your dog along this walk, just keep in mind that you can't enter the actual conservation park. Other than that, have a good time. Now, I'm no geologist or anything, but from what I have read, these scrape marks that you can see down in these cliffs, they're quite deep, and they're from where we're standing right now used to be a glacier, and as the glacier moved and we parted, the rocks would scrape against each other and cause the friction and cause the gaps. And you can see them all through here as well. So this is caused by millions and millions of years of rocks rubbing against each other and causing these lines. So we used to be part of a big supercontinent called Gondwana. So right here where we are now used to be a glacier back in the Ice Age connected to Antarctica, and then yeah, as it split, caused these lines, and now we're very far away from Antarctica. While I have absolutely no regrets that I came down here to get back up to the boardwalk, it's about 147 steps, which is probably the most steps I've climbed this whole day. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147. You can see the finish line, Boat Shed Cafe. So we're on the home stretch now. It's just always a good feeling after a long walk. It's got pretty good food there as well. I do pizzas, burgers. I think I'm down for a juice today though. It's a bit hot, thirsty work. Behind me is called Sugarloaf, and they've named it that because of the way it looks, like a big mound of sugar. But actually what it is erosion of the rock, so the rain and the wind and everything has broken it down over time and left us with this. Today I'm wearing my Asics. They're quite cushioned here, and I've chosen to wear them today just because of the impact of pounding on so many stairs. I wanted to have a bit of cushioning for my legs. I have lost my footing a few times, but that's mainly due to my clumsiness and not the shoe. My feet feel fine after my 7K walk up and down these stairs and onto the rocks. So you don't really need hiking boots for this at all. It's more of a runner's kind of thing. And especially if you are a bit fitter and wanted to do this as a run, runners are perfect. All right, so that is the Seacliff to Hallett Cove Coastal Boardwalk done for me today. It's about 7 kilometres one way, so allow yourself about an hour and a half, depending on how fast you walk. I'm going to stop now here at the boat shed and have a little something to eat and a drink. Perfect place to stop if you are going to go back, and it's also the perfect place to finish if you're going to do like I'm doing and finish your walk here. So I've managed to stag myself a pretty good spot here at the boat shed, right on the waterfront, so I can look at this beautiful view. It is absolutely pumping in here today. Obviously word's gotten out about the good food. Got a lot of seafood on here, which I think is really great, probably fresh from the ocean, which is nice to see. Ooh, vegan burgers. Can I please get a raspberry frappe? Yep. And the beetroot juice?